Okay, so today's video is going to be about doing those annoying little jobs you never get around to when you do a project like this, because you keep putting them off, keep putting them off, keep putting them off. Well, that's what I'm doing today. So it's the first challenge is filling in this hole here. I've started cutting it out with a die grinder. It's difficult to get anything else in there, like a disc cutter or anything. So there's that one there to fill in. There's this one here to do, but there's also rocks behind there, so I'm going to have to cut out and then reinstate that. So we'll do each one bit at a time and snag away at it. So I've trimmed a bit of steel to go in there. And I use a magnet on a stick to get it where I want it. Somewhere like that. And tack that into place. And the challenge is going to be getting a weld up into there. So let's tap that in. In hindsight, I should have done this before I did this. But hey ho. Haha. I'm not too worried about it being a pretty fix as long as it fills the hole and is strong. That's not too bad. Lighten it, yeah, you can live with that. That's got some weld up into there, and that's filled that hole nicely. So the next thing to do is to cap this off to stop rubbish going up and behind there. Just got a bit of scrap and kicking about with it to find a piece that'll do the job. I'm not entirely sure how this went originally. I should have taken more notice as I took it apart, but all I intend to do is make a piece to go in there with a flange sticking down and weld that to there. I'll clean that off first. But that's kind of my idea, what I was thinking. Something like that. Got a bit of a flange. Something along those lines. Those fix that into there. And then that into that. I think we'll have a repair which will stop the goop getting in. Right, let's clean that up first. No jodlers, the right way round. Oh, that's the wrong way. The double joddle and make it stronger. That's what and that's the story I'm sticking with. I want to put a couple of plug welds down through this one. Right, so my plan is quite a simple one. Tack that onto that piece, take it off, fully weld it and grind it and tidy it up, and then bang it back on. Right, so the plan is now to weld it across this edge here and clean it up, put it back in, and we should have a little repair panel for there then. There we go, that's done the job for that. Okay, that's not too shabby. And while that cools down, I'll drill these out along here. Right, so I've ground this up so it looks a little bit, it'll fit a bit nicer, just knock the tops off of those bits in there. So, too worried about how pretty it is. Yes, quite pleased with that. Give that a coat of paint as well. Let it dry off. Right, plug it into place. Like that. Clean the holes through. Right, hopefully that's cleaned that off nicely and close that in, and job's a good one. Next challenge is that bit. Okay, today's challenge is to cut this out around here somewhere, and it's all needs cleaning up and sorting out anyway. Cut this out to give me access to get into there to make a repair in there. So let's start grinding and finding. The good news is it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be, so that's going to be quite an easy repair. What I'll do is get the die grinder in there, just grind it out until it comes to clean metal. The easy thing with the die grinder it'll go chomp through the rust easily. When it comes to clean metal, you can feel the resistance a bit more, so it's quite easy to just know how to clean out what you want to clean out. I've just got this set up on the drill, not on the actual die grinder tool itself, so it's a bit quieter, a bit easier to control. Again, I'm not looking for some super fantastic mega repair. It's out of sight, it's just about getting the strength back into it. Right, the next bit of fun we're going to have is just here. Because we've got braze there. I might just be able to catch into that steel there and clean that braze off there. We might be lucky now. Okay, I think we dodged a bullet on that one, so we can got a bit of steel there, be able to weld to and remake that piece. Let's get some paint up behind there while we can. Right, unfortunately, my camera stopped recording for some reason. I don't know why, but it missed all of this repair here, which is a bit of a gutter. So all I did was made a template with tape, transferred that template over onto a bit of steel, and spotted that in carefully as I've done before. So what I'm doing now is those annoying little repairs that take all the time. So let's see if we can get this. So we'll clean that out with a grinder, and it's going to spot in a little bit of metal like that into it. Right, there we have it, repair done. I'm sorry that I missed most of that out. That's quite gutted by that. I'm not quite sure what happened. I got a feeling my phone, I think I've received a text message and it turned the camera off. So what I'll have to learn from that is put my phone into airplane mode before I start filming. Right, that's that little bit done. It looks awful at the moment because it just needs finishing off and tidying up, but I'm not too worried about that. That'll final finishing to sort all that out. So that's that repair done there. Next bit of annoying little jobs that I'm never getting around to is putting this flitch on. I've already punched the holes, already got the position of it, which is pretty straightforward enough to do. So it's just a matter of cleaning it out and getting some spot welds in there. So I'll use my flattened off drill to clean off underneath here. Now what I'm thinking about doing, because I'm not a fan of this overlap here, is I might butt this and butt weld this into place. So basically down like that. No way to go. There's a bit of a gap there as well. Yeah, fill that gap up as well while we're at it. Okay, then cut that out and butt it into place. I think it'll just be a nicer job in the long run, and any road grime getting up there is not got a seam to get stuck into so much. Yes, I think that'd be much nicer. Right, so that's that done. I do have a wee hole there though, so let's see about how we can patch that up. I don't like the idea of that being a hole there. That can't be good. Let's get a little slither of metal to go into there somehow. Yeah, something like that I think will do us. I'll get that into place there and then cut it off afterwards. Use it to yeah, that's going to be a bit better. Keep the gunk out. Yeah, that's not too bad. You can get some seam sealer in around there. That'll tidy that up. Yeah. Excellent. Okay, so that's that bit in place. So I can clean these welds up now and give that a coat of primer. And that's the inner wing bit on this side complete. Alright, there you go. All finished and all tidied up. Didn't take a particularly long time. It's just nice to get these horrible little jobs out of the way.